what do men or dudes or mates or bros or just as a whole, the males, what do they really want to understand?
Which we should introduce then at this point, the people that you're really interested in helping. Do you want to touch on that before you look at that question?
Well, no, because I'm happy to go back to that.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say to you that it was really, really interesting because I'm second guessing. I'm one male in, 4 billion males. And I'm an older male, but what are the younger males looking for? And, I said, well, I want to check what their pain point is as opposed to mine. And it's really, really interesting because, to be honest, I wanted to share with you that it really does sound very female-orientated, that the same pain points. In researching that, I just went, wow.
Like what?
Purpose.
So something that we already touched on slightly. What's my purpose in life?
Emotions.
And sorry, just with that purpose, do you think the purpose is referring to what's my passion, so my work purpose, or is it referring to what's the meaning? Why am I here?
The big version.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And just the correlation. So it was like purpose. It was emotions. It was depression, anxiousness. I never realised, just with that little bit of research I did, just to check myself, that it's so common. It's just which of the females have more of this or less of this, So let me give you an example. Men must have a lot more challenges that they bottle up and that emotions, not knowing what to do or what's right to do, and thus the emotions bottled and building up, that 7 out of 10 suicides are male. However, going to other sites and looking at that, females try suicide more than men. They're just better at it.
What do you mean?
They take a more fatal approach to making sure that when they suicide, they do it so they don't survive.
The males do it, right. So females try it more often, but it could almost possibly be like a yell for help, a cry for help. They're not as meticulous in making sure that they're actually going to unalive themselves.
Yes.
Whereas males, if they go for it, then they do it right.
So one site was reporting about how many...
Interesting.
I know.
I never knew this.
One site was reporting this, the other site was reporting this. I just put them together and went, well, I would never have gathered that.
It kind of makes sense though, because females are so outwardly emotional. And I know many people may get backlash for saying this, but I do think that a lot of suicide attempts are just a cry for help. They're not to actually take your own life. As someone who was in that spot and who was genuinely contemplating how much better the world would be without me, I can, looking back, say, yes, it is a cry for help. That want to live is still stronger, and I'm not saying in all cases, but we are so much more used to using our emotions to communicate that wool is already so much down. What's a suicide attempt adding on to that? So it feels more acceptable to do that. Whereas for a male, if you fail, then you're the laugh of the town in your head. So you got to do it right. If you fail, everyone will see your weakness. Now you're exposed that you're not actually well, that your mind is not good and that you're struggling. So I kind of get that we females are more vulnerable to that. So if we fail, we don't see it as a bad thing. We see it as, well, now I've got everyone's attention and they can finally help me. They see that I'm serious and that I have struggles. But for a male, that's horrible to think that everyone would see how vulnerable you actually are.